Cleopatra on a throne of ice. She's a hemophiliac with a dying battery life. Candy colored fingers of schadenfreude.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Rangers went deep 4 times as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-3. In the standings, the A's are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rangers are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Yordan Alvarez launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 18-4. As of today, he is leading the American League in round trippers. Entering the day's action, the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West, 6.5 games back. And the Angels are atop the division. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Diamondbacks smacked 15 team hits as they bested the Mariners 7-3. Heading into the day, the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West, 18 games out of first. The Orioles allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 12-0. As of right now, the Orioles are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Blue Jays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox tossed a combined 1-hitter as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-0. In the standings, the White Sox sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. While the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, they're 15.5 games out of first. Nick Whitgren got his 7th win out of the bullpen as the Indians claimed the victory against the Brewers 5-4. At the start of the day, the Indians are in 2nd place in the AL Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card, while the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, 5 games back. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-1. Heading into the day, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division. They're 15 games back. And the Rays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Twins allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they dethroned the Royals 10-1. As of today, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're 7.5 games out of first, while the Royals are at the bottom of the division, 20 games out of first. The Atlanta Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 3-0. Entering the day's action, the Braves sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, 2 games up on 2nd place, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're 17.5 games out of first. The Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 9-8. At the start of the day, the Mets are in 1st place in the NL East, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race, while the Yankees are atop the American League East Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Philadelphia Phillies got 18 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 10-1. In the standings, the Phillies are in 4th place in the NL East, 6 games out of first. And the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-4. As of right now, the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 10.5 back. And the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. Juan Soto had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Nationals to a win over the Buccos 6-3. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. Heading into the day, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're 19.5 games out of first, while the Nationals sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. They're 2 games back. Nicholas Castellanos drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 5-2. As of today, the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, 5.5 games back. And the Reds are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 5-game advantage. The San Diego Padres knocked out 12 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-3. Entering the day's action, the Dodgers are in 2nd place in the NL West, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Padres are atop the division. They have a small half-game advantage. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old because you keep yelling the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got them birds, You ready to bust you somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you, Stand in front you, Straight up run you, You know who got that fire, You know how to use a triple beam, It ain't hard as it seems, You keep your body clean, You got a lot of your jeans, Some of your partners, You don't really want to mess with them clowns, You come up with them clowns, You stuck with them clowns, You a big chaser, you got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's something you a big chaser. You got your block on fire, you remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something, you handle your biz. And don't be crying, and it's suffering. You can't do nothing but love fresh, You won't know what we gonna do next, You bought our tape with your check,
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Paul Blackburn will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lifetime versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
Batting second.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games, and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. the 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Just underway here in Oakland. And that misses up and in, 3-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Nothing for the Rangers to start. A's coming up on MLB Network. Dane Dunning is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop, Elvis
Pitch on the way.
Andrus.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball, you could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And now Andrus swings and misses here as they're able to set him down for the first
second,
out.
the second baseman.
Now at the plate is Tony Kemp.
Yeah.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Matt Chapman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Joey Gallo now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Joey Gallo.
And now a pitch on the way. windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. If the pitch was away, he let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Chris Davis next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
3-2 to the Rangers' designated hitter. Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. First offering on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1 strike.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Matt Olsen.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Here it comes, 2-0.
Well, that's down.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Stepping in next, Ramon Laureano, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Calhoun. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
So now it's Mark Canha. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 11 home runs and 28 RBIs. The 1-0. Olsen leads off first with 1 away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, Seth Brown, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Allen.
Batter will be Austin Allen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The left fielder. Yeah.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Set and the pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Grounder down the line at third. He'll come home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here it comes, 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race, and basically they're left with no hope. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hey. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
That's a ball.
Grounded back up the middle, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a nod to him.
At the plate now, Jose Trevino. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the second deck and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. The 1-0.
Inside, ball two.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And he popped him up. Olsen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
So next to the plate for Texas, Charlie Culberson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Three and 0 now. Two out, nobody on. That one's in there, 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. David Dahl to the plate now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Culberson on third with 2 out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. 2-0 Texas. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 home. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Tony Kemp. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Oakland, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail things here 2-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to bat, Joey Gallo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Joey Gallo.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. This year against right-handed pitching, Gallo is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Slider, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. And stepping in, Willie Calhoun grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Popped him up. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Texas is out in front, 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Now here it comes. Right there for strike one.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-1 to the A's first baseman. The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Three-two pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark Canha.
Next, here is Mark Canha. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
At the plate, Seth Brown. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 10 for him on the year, as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Austin Allen. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Been a long time coming. Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Ronald Guzman.
Here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Guzman stands in at an impressive 6'5", swings and throws left-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now here it comes.
1-1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One and two now.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Pinder is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jose Trevino.
So the next to bat will be Jose Trevino. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more
Leading
strikes.
off for the A's,
Thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chad Pinder is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it, and a good throw gets him, one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So one down, no one aboard, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrews. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Nope,
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
2 down, no one on base. And striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Comes Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Kemp, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Oakland through 5, all even at 2-2. Mike Fiers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Athletics, number 50, Mike Fiers.
All set for the start of the inning, and that means Nick Solak will dig in.
The third baseman, Nick
Fiers sets his sights. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
Fiers has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. In there, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Charlie Culberson.
And now Charlie Culberson, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping in once again is David Dahl. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Popped up. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning.
Matt Olson.
Now the first pitch.
1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And now a pitch on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0. And on 3-0, he goes after a pitch way inside, and that hits him, in fact, but it won't matter. It's 3-1. And the count will be full.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the payoff pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat. Then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Kyle Cody enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Into the box now, Mark Canha, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Laureano, base runner at first with 1 out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. So now to the plate, Seth Brown. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Inside, ball one.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. The A's strand 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Digging in will be Joey Gallo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rangers have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Chris Davis.
Designated hitter.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home.
Nope, outside.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher, you fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. 0-1 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted down the line in left. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and it's fouled away. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Ronald Guzman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fires, pauses, 0-1 pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
High in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Trevino comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, what a stop at first. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Jose Trevino will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. As a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Andrus relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Austin Allen.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
First pitch of the AB now. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now the 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad Pinter.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0.
Ball back down.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Tony Kemp, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Strike taken up in the zone. hit the other way out toward right field. Gallo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Tony.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 57, Joely.
Tony Kemp will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's ready now. The pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Pinder is off at first with 2 away. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count. It just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. Good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nick Solak. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, not great. He's 1 for 8. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2. 2-0.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring in the Georgia native, Charlie Culberson. From the stretch. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Standing in now, David Dahl, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's gone 3 for 8. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Culberson at second, Dahl at first, 2 out in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Jonathan Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 72, Jonathan Hernandez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. And the pitch.
Olson.
As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 0-2 delivery. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Calhoun is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Canha.
Next, it'll be Mark Canha. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. A's are gone in order. Still down by a count of 4-2. Sergio Romo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Willie Calhoun. And now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Laureano will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Calhoun, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
To the plate now, Jose Trevino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The next 3-2. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing more in the Texas half of the 9th. Last chance now for the A's. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Jose Leclerc is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc.
Seth Brown will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitors' bullpen.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Ready now is Austin Allen. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that misses ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. The 1-1 misses ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. He's falling behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by. But on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now it'll be Chad Pinder, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Runners on first with 1 down. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Working for the punch-out and the offering.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
The batter, number 5.
Striding in is Tony Kemp, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
4-2 the final score today. The Texas Rangers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kyle Cody earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Jose Leclerc hammers down the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is show. Bigger the pay. 2 seam ain't enough. 4-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'm happy to clean it up. I done went yard, they all gone. Now alien beamed it up.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Athletics, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mucha sal, de los que hablan con la gente que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate Elena, Orlando y a Luca. Tengo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuesto en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no hay Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Que te la echo mi español muy malo. Inglés te la quiero tu condado. Hit the beach, I'm 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my lingo, tu pesado. Wepa, dale.